Alright, hello, and welcome to my top games of February. Anywho, we're going to check out all these fantastic games up here. Was it? Oh, I know why it says 95. Anywho, that's beside the point. We're checking out all the past games from February. Not all of them exactly, but all the ones that I've enjoyed the most, I had the most fun with, or the ones that stood out the most. Anywho, so we'll start off with Hole in Clone, which is a golf game where you shoot your character, but every time you're shooting the character. So when you die, you're shooting clones of that character every single time. So check it out right here. Let me give you a good point to check out. That load on up real quick. Just take a nap on it. Yeah, see? You're shooting your clone every single time. I wonder if you gotta use a dead clone. And drowning. And the idea for this one is to get your dead clones to press buttons. Yeah, I figured that. It is more tricky than you think. Voila, you've done it. Tricky. But you can't have died yourself. You have to shoot a clone down through there, basically. That was just screwed up. That was just screwed up. It was, because I got in there, but after I've just died. What did I must have... I went off the map. Okay. We can get a hold of one here. We just got to get a good angle. Yeah, very tricky little puzzles. They're not that hard to solve, but they're tricky. Anywho. Okay. Oh, okay. I think we're done here, yeah. So that's Hole in Clone. You get the idea. You gotta shoot yourself through puzzles without dying yourself, and you gotta utilize your clones. But you do have a limited number of clones, and you gotta get to the goal. That's it. Some require you to push a button to unlock doors, so you gotta do a small objective. You can also, if you're feeling fancy, get these extra diamonds, which are a little tricky to do. This one, basically, you would shoot. I guess you would shoot, like right here, down, fall, shoot, and then shoot. Maybe. But yeah, stuff like that. Anywho, let's move on to Gedia, Market Idol. This is probably not for everybody, but this was one of my most enjoyable. It's a market game, idle style game where you sit there and you know the typical idle style of games. Let's go get into the gameplay right about here. Let that load in. I don't have the best internet, so it takes a moment to load. That looks terrible. There we go. So now we don't know what the hell that was. Let's do 102. So you get a sense of. All right, you took it at 102. You're the shopkeeper, right? So you buy items, you sell items, but this game does have that limited energy. I don't know how you get energy back in this game. I never figured that part out. But you sell items to shopkeepers. I mean, passersby, and they'll buy things. The one thing I don't like is it doesn't remember the price you sold it for. So you have to remember, what did I sell that for? Did I sell it for $500 or $700? And I started in like the later video, I started going ridiculous prices on these things. Sometimes they buy them for your patronage. It's kind of funny. 110. And this, I think this is this bar is for how long you can sit there and on it. Yeah, that's going down constantly. And these are how many times they'll get angry. So if you anger them once, it'll go down, and if you anger them again, they're just leaving. Some people may have more, up to 5 out. Yes, you can see here. So they'll they'll get angry 5 times. So it's basically just a tolerance for how much BS they're going to take from you. And they're showing you the percentage of how much money you're making. So at 110, you'll be making 100%. At 120, you'll be making 109. So you want to make that profit of what you bought it for. You want to make more money. Let's go 125, 4, 5, 120. Oh, you jerk. Yeah. And they don't. Some people are ridiculous at how much they'll buy it for. Okay, anybody? And the music is a bit weird 20 sometimes. We're gonna go ahead and move on ahead. 325. 321. Jerk. And apparently I just kept calling everybody jerk. Okay. 322. 320. Thank you. Good day. We've sold a pie. Alright. Yeah, why am I looking at that? That's taking an hour. We're not going to be here for an hour. Yeah, there are quests, but they take time. You know, the daily type of time, like hour for a thing. Oh boy, it gets ridiculous. Let's see. We've sold all the pies. We sold all that. Let's sell. Selling the cookies. That's some serious money, but you got to have some serious money to buy them. Anywho, that's Gedia Market Idol. A pretty fun game, but it can get very repetitive. This game, when I first played it, I played like 2 or 3 episodes of this, and this is just a tech demo, but it's still actually a fun game for what there is there. I think the developer is still continuing, but you know, they're only one person and they're taking their time with it, and that's fine. They should take their time because it's an amazing game and what they put in so far. Hello, hello. Plus the logo was just to a game called Cave badass. By BitBrain. Legend of the Forge. This is such a really cool animation. I know, it's amazing. Like the little dripping of the lava. Like the little crack right here. Little lighting inside of it. Yeah, it's amazing. That's awesome. Really, really skilled. Anywho, let's start this on up. We'll get up into the game, so we're not being so boring. Iron tongue. It is a dark game. Material. Unfortunately. Heat compass. A small needle seems to be attracted to heat. Oh, that's neat. So you're spending a lot of time in the dark. Is that what you're saying? You do have the light around you, but all right, let's go see. You spend your time in the dark. We can do. Look at that. We got a pickaxe. If they well, there's 2% mining speed and 3% mining speed. A basic tool to mine rock. Mine required. Yeah, these take away. So when you can upgrade or reforge this, I believe. I don't know if you can reforge this one, but I know you can get another one, a copper pickaxe, not the rusty one, which you can get bonuses to your strength. And there's better tiers of pickaxes that go up, like iron and I forget the other one, emerald. It's emerald something. It's not called I think it's emerald, or something like that. Anywho, it's green and it's really cool and it's really good, and it will cut through these rocks very fast. And yeah. So let's get to move on ahead. The rusty copper pickaxe gets very slow. Must be some gold or something. Yeah. Getting gold it will take time. I wonder what could be in here. Nothing? Edge of the wall, huh? Oh, because hang on. It would help if you have it selected. No. Yeah, you gotta have the item selected that you're using. I'm just curious at what it could be. Probably some coal, right? Yes, it is coal. Well, what did I say? Coal. It's for heating the forge, so you can forge things. Compass is still telling me to go back that way for heat. Ooh, we got here. Something blue, huh? Yes, I believe that's a
And
diamond,
there's a shiny over there.
and that will take me forever. So we're gonna skip that. See, we're still there.
Good. We get some more copper out of here. That's perfect.
Yes, you need more copper. Well, in the early stages, you need more copper.
Thank you very much.
Because what you gotta do is you'll need to reheat multiple times, and you'll need lots of coal for that as well.
That away. Let's see what we can find.
And your hammer has the. This is a rusty hammer, so it has the negative benefits like the rusty copper pickaxe.
So if we want to mine anything,
and I had the sniffles that day, as you can tell. But yeah, that's the game. You go out, explore, you dig into the rock, or mine the rocks, I should say. You get coal, you get copper, you get other resources. Diamonds are not used in this tech demo, and you forge, which is a really cool forging process. What you have to do is you put the items, the copper into the forge. It will heat it up. You pick the bar up with the tongs. You carry that to a anvil, and you select your hammer. You hammer that multiple times, and you go back and reheat. Do that process until you have an actual item that you forge. Only right now you can only forge pickaxes. You can actually. This is the rusty hammer still, I believe. You can actually find the copper hammer, so it will give you a little bit better. I think you can reforge your hammer. Really don't remember, but yeah, there's plenty of good stuff to do, and it's real fun. I'd recommend checking that one out. Moving on to Hex Mix, which is a pretty fun game. I forget exactly what it is, but we're going to find out together again. Or I could read my note. Let's see. Combine same pieces to create new pieces in this unique puzzle game. Alright, it's a puzzle game.
Alright. Okay.
Ah, this one. Okay, now I remember. So these are the pieces, right? So we start down here with the little gray dot. And what you want to do is you want to combine these. When you click one of these, everything moves this way. The same goes for, it applies to all of these. You click this one, everything moves up. So when they move up from right here to they're touching, they'll combine together to form the next piece. Right? So you want to do that. You want to keep doing that until you've combined enough of each. I believe you'll need 2 of each, right? So 2 of these combines to make 3 blue, and you will need 2 3 blues to make this 2 of those. But you need all these resources to make that, and then into the next and the next and that. It's a lot, right? And these buttons has numbers, so you can click this 6 times and they'll move this way. You click this 3 times, they'll move this way once. 3, 2, 3. But when you remember, when you click it, they'll move all to the bottom. And new stuff spawns in as you do things. And you get more numbers back on these eventually. But they can't move up past what's already there because stuff's blocking them.
Can't move that way. Okay. So 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, I guess.
I'm not sure if that's 9. I think that's just the same as the first one. Because once you get nobody, you start over. It's basically get a high score. But it's a pretty cool game. Another puzzle game that I really enjoyed. So go check it on out. Anywho, moving on to Hands on Pete. This is a game where you'll play as Pete. He's got his hands. You can grab surfaces, and it's like, I believe it's a puzzle game. Swing and grab your way past devious obstacles, and hopefully pull off a win. Yes. Alright, hello, and welcome to a game called Hands on Pete. Let's move to a point.
Pete.
Yeah. So you, unlike,
Pete.
there's another game
Stuck.
that I
Pull up.
can't remember. But you,
Pete.
you grab the surface.
Can't.
But this, you have to grab the anchor points, which are these red areas. You can stretch your arm, but sometimes it's more beneficial
Do
to
Okay.
keep it shorter.
Okay. Interesting. It's similar, but not the same.
Yeah, I think I was talking about it in the video there.
Okay.
Once you fall down, you're
Very,
over.
very interesting concept. I love it. Okay.
It is a
You
fun
can
game.
stretch your arm as long as you need. It can go through surface. The hand cannot.
Yes, the hand cannot go through
Okay.
surfaces.
Just trying to get down. Okay.
But too short, you won't be able to go far enough. Too long, you'll
We're going the
go
wrong way. We're
not
going
anywhere.
the wrong way, Pete. I need to fling over.
Fling to the finish. I believe that's what it's called.
Sit. Oh my God, Pete! No! It's just
It can be tricky.
such a wonderful game. I love it.
It is very fun.
We did
And
it.
all you gotta do is
Okay,
touch
all
the
you gotta do
exit,
is fling
and
yourself
you've
into
won
the
that level.
exit. Fling to the finish. That was it.
See, I just said it.
I do believe. Yeah, that was it. Okay. Pete.
Anywho.
Pete, we can do this.
That's hands on Pete. Let's move up so you can see some more of the, crazy obstacles.
Nope. Pete. No. All right. All right.
A little too short there.
Just across the top of the spikes.
Yep.
Oh my God. Oh my God. How
That
do we
ain't
get
getting
out
you
of here?
nowhere. That
Yeah,
is way
okay,
too short.
I think going under is a bad idea.
But you have to go under.
I'm trying to swing. Yeah, swing, swing, swing.
You can't really
It's
swing.
not very much. It's not working. It's not working.
You can, but you can't really.
There we go.
I think that's a good distance right there. Except for it's a bad swing
close.
because I hit
This one's
the
tricky.
bottom. Alright, but that's hands on Pete. Really cool, kind of puzzlish, but not really. More about obstacle avoidance and just being good. Anywho, this is Taart. Keep those handsy peeps. Alright, I remember this one. Keep those handsy peeps trying to take your trying to take your I forgot the word. Who cares? If they're trying to take your
Right,
Taart.
hello, and welcome to a game. Yeah. So
Let's
I
get
saw
right into
your-
it.
Wait,
Come
just
on,
save
get to
a
the
piece
gameplay.
for yourself. Made from watercolor pieces, each part almost loaded.
I like to read sometimes before we get into the game,
Screen.
just to give you a
Share
sense
or
of
not to share?
what it is about.
I shall keep it to myself, yes.
Anywho,
Oh,
so yes, this is you. You haven't you have your hand. You have a tart, which is I guess it was a cake, but anyways, you want to keep all the other hands out of the tart by slapping their hands.
No! No touch! Use mouse to slap. Hey! No! I just want to see her slap my tart! Hey! No aliens! No burn hands, man! That dude had a burn hand. No wiggly world. Ah! You jerk!
They will steal your tart.
Get on my tart! Oh! Help! I'm losing! Last piece!
That
I can't slap!
the octopus got real close.
Oh! You're okay, tart. You're okay.
Thank you for playing.
I need more tart.
It's a fun
Right,
game. It's a very derpy game, but it's a very fun game.
Entirety of the Taart.
Very short as well.
Keep the toffees.
You can share the tart. So that was, as I say, that's the perfect amount of tart. You can eventually share the tart if you want. I did at the end.
Smack.
Yeah, I get right here.
Hey, no, half tart.
You got a full tart. I let him take a piece.
Don't worry, Taart. You're all right. Here, grab a piece. Hey, no,
But
half.
I kept half of it. So there's multiple endings for it. As you could see, they say different things at the end. I'll let you discover that for yourself, so I don't ruin them all. Anywho, we're going to move on to Pixel Soldier. Now, as you can see, I forget what these games are about. Rotate the world and shoot enemies as you avoid their attacks in this unique pixel art game. Okay.
Hello, and welcome to
We're just going to have to jump right in,
audio
because
is
I do not remember.
mouse aiming.
Controls and
That works.
everything. Oh yes, you can change color palettes.
I want like a dark soft blue, not like this blue, more. Yeah, something like that, I would guess.
Reason for that
Let's
is
see how that
it's easier on my eyes.
Works.
Okay, let's get the.
We should actually
into the
start
game.
playing the game. Okay.
Ah yes, I think I remember now. You can
Oh,
you
no.
shoot
You want me to move?
by you don't shoot, but you.
No, hang on. We've got a.
Yes, I gotta have the WSD.
have
I don't
WSD.
like having.
Shoot? You can't shoot the mouse, huh?
Unfortunately,
E to shoot. No,
You
wait,
can use
F to
gamepad.
shoot, E to dash. I think that's really quick. Yeah. Pause, escape. Make that P.
reason I don't like having pause on escape because
Yeah, much
escape will make you escape from full screen in a lot of games.
Oh, whoa, we swapped. Hang on. Those rotations, I see. That's gonna be a problem. Let's go with
Yeah.
the dynamic.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool settings.
That seems a little better, but the corners are a little wonky. Oh, we dashed at a mouse. Okay.
I think you can set it up to where you dash
Before
with the
we-
mouse.
Okay. Yeah. I like this.
It's
I
a-
like the dash to the mouse.
It's
That's
a really
great.
unique game where you move you
can
move
point
the
to where
world.
you
You can
wanna
do it in
dash,
different
basically.
movement settings. And dashing through that, you won't take damage.
Lesson 3, weaponry. Okay. Right, E to shoot. No, E to dash, my mistake. Oh, don't copy. Why can't I? Something's up. Oh, you gotta dash to it to get the weapon. Jeez.
Yep. I love the little they're showing off how you what the weapon is.
I love the little gun tutorials.
Yeah,
That's so wonderful.
it's a nice little touch.
I have to shoot, but I can use the mouse to shoot.
Yeah, F is a shoot, but I can apparently I think there was a setting for you can use the mouse.
Okay.
Yeah, if they have a bubble, it's basically a shield. You have to dash into it to take it off.
Move, shoot.
And using the mouse is actually, I think, very wonderful. So I would
I didn't have
recommend
to
doing
move.
that. Anywho,
Why-
that's Pixel Soldier. You turn the world. You have a unique control scheme, and it's just a really cool game. We're moving on to Electro Konkon, which is another puzzle game. Well, you'll see how this one works in a minute. This is
Right.
really cool.
Hello, and welcome to a game called Electro Konkon. What? Give me 1 second. Gotta turn the fan off so it doesn't add background noise.
I don't think it really does, but just to be, just so you don't hear like a buzzing in the back. Anywho, let's take a moment. So, Electro Konkon has a unique little kitty cat pieces like I wouldn't call it Tetris because it's really nothing like that at all. But we've got electrified pillar here, right? We need to electrify the other pillar to match them up. So these are electric cats. When they touch the pillar here, they will electrify. These are, I believe, fire cats. There's earth cats, which have to touch the ground to match up. There's these stone cats, which you break you break them with another stone, I believe, to match them up, and all sorts of things. And there's little special pieces which can match them all up. Just
Wait, what?
take a peek at
I
it.
forgot what I said. Okay.
And you can drop them literally anywhere in there, and they can match up, but they need to be touching.
Ah, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Well, this is a problem. This is the big problem. I'm not gonna get one in there. Ah, son of a bitch.
I was trying to go up and over, but yeah, as you can see, that failed.
Wait, wait. We can do this. Energy Konkin energizes other Konkins. Okay. Sweet, we did it.
Yeah, that came just at the right
Oh
time,
my.
right? I think once that hits the ground, I think it's done.
Holy hell.
Pretty
That
sweet.
was insane.
But that little right there, that wasted time. As you can see, that was rolling down.
Just put those guys there. Oh, right, nobody's touching. Time's up. Oh, no. Well, we got an S.
Luckily,
Okay.
without the Electro Konkon, I think we would have failed.
Start it on up.
Anywho, that's the game. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of different ones. Like the green one needs to be touching the ground because that's Earth Konkon. But yeah, check it on out. I recommend checking all these games out. What am I saying? Anywho, a habitat. Create a survival world for the tiny peeps in this micro civilization game.
All right, hello, and welcome to a game.
Let's dive right in. I forget exactly. Ah, yes, this game. Okay, now I remember, because I have to see it to remember it to bring it back. Anywho, so this one you build houses, but remember, building a house. Okay, yes, but remember, what are you remembering? I haven't told you anything. Anyways, you can chop down trees, but they leave like this ground, so you can and then when you build houses, they pollute. So if you pollute too much and you chop all the trees down, you'll ruin the ecosystem. So you have to balance ecosystem and survivability with your peeps to survive.
Okay. Put some wheat down.
And they need food.
So we can't clear these.
The only way to get pigs is if someone's in a house nearby.
So that's a problem. We got 4 food, 4 houses, so interesting.
There are different map sizes you can
I guess we're going to move
utilize.
Okay, these come back. Looks like. Okay, the nearest, you gotta have someone near to get the food.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's basically a dance of keeping the ecosystem happy, also keeping your
Get the
people
food.
alive.
Put
So you don't want to build up too fast. But yeah, that's habitat. It can get pretty hectic, and once you destroy the ecosystem, it will start doing some serious stuff. You'll see. I'm not gonna show that to you. You play it for yourself, and you'll find that out. Anywho, it's a jump doper. Very unique little game. You have to, it's just a dangerous jump roping game. I call it.
All right, hello, and welcome to Jump Doper demo by.
Let's dive right in.
Right. 1 second. I'm gonna take a quick drink before we start.
No more drinks. Let's go. Go.
Character.
Go.
Environment.
Okay. We'll get there eventually.
All
So, yeah.
that's fine.
I started out poorly.
Okay, I've already got murdered. That is one dangerous ass rope.
It is.
Web user.
I think the WebGL doesn't save leaderboards properly. There's usually always some.
Interesting. Okay, well, don't go full screen. So to fix that, let's have a pseudo full screen.
Yeah, it's the best I can do with what I'm working with. I could download it, but usually games run like crap on my computer when I download them.
All right.
Some work well, but some don't. And if it's
Yeah.
3D, even though it's a single small thing, it's usually going to run like crap, especially when I record it. It is the way.
Okay.
It is what it
Yeah.
is.
Been stabbed. No, I'm okay. Never mind. A little slice. Never. Holy shit! That went downhill.
It did. It went real quick.
Oh my. Okay. Oh, I was literally cut in half after 4.
Yep.
Okay. Well. How bad can you be? Oh my god, my head was chopped off.
How bad can you be?
3. We're getting worse.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
It's tricky. You got to get the rhythm down.
I've got to find the rhythm. I have the rhythm. We got 12.
Little nicks in there, never gonna hurt. It will pick
Going
up.
faster?
I love the cutting mechanic they have.
Well, that was pretty good. I would say so. Continue. It's fine.
Nah, this is
38.
keep going. You keep going. Start from the beginning.
Man, that web user is fantastic. That's 25. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. I thought I had more money than that.
Man, that web user is fantastic.
Man, I am so good.
Yep.
Just restart me.
We'll spend a little bit of time. I want
come
to see
on.
when do we get the other character? Hang on. There is another character that you can unlock in this. There it is. It's the block of wood. My favorite character.
Can do this. Damn. I was literally thought we were gonna go the 60, but no.
Yeah. Anywho, that's Jump Doper. It's a really fun game where you can just sit there and go endlessly and over and try to get the highest possible score. Plus, you can unlock little characters and things. I think that this is only the demo. I'm not sure. I think they have a Steam where you can get the actual thing, or it's not out yet. I don't know. I can't remember. But you can check out the page on itch and all that. Anyway, Tiny Orb. One of the most amazing golfing roguelikes I've come across. Why is that? I can't
Alright,
remember,
hello. Welcome
but
to a
we
game
shall
called
find
Tiny
out together.
Orb.
Yeah.
It's boats. Thank you, fires protection. Go away. Wrong time. All right, let's rock and roll. Work in progress. Okay. Does that mean I'm uneasy? We'll find out. Whatever. Freeze.
Yes.
It's
Now
an
I kind of
area.
remember.
Okay. Teleport to a position and maintain momentum.
You pick your ability at the beginning.
Fire projectiles in
I picked
16
this.
directions. So, what am I doing? I think... Oh, selecting ability. Okay. Let's go with... Teleport.
So basically, you want to finish the level, as you can tell here, but with the least amount of strokes. So, you want to go with the gold. Because when you get gold, you'll get 3 items at the end. Right here, it'll tell you. Silver will get you 2, and bronze will get you only 1. You want 3 so you have more items to get you more abilities, because it's a roguelike, right? It's got all these different things that will help you out and aid you in overcoming the obstacles. These levels can get pretty freaking large for what you have to do, and to get 8 is it's a lot. So you want to try to get 8 early on to get 3 items, so you'll have more to move forward.
Finish the level with fewer moves to earn more items. 1 item.
Oh, look at this explain it there.
Bronze. Oh, we get 1 item for getting bronze, which is 24. 2 items for getting 15 shots or less. Or 3 items for getting 8 shots or less. Okay. I see. I got you.
Mm-hmm.
What do I do?
You...
Okay, this is zoom in and out. This is to get the options. Okay.
Sorry, I'm having a little issue right here. But, yeah.
I don't even know what the hell I'm doing.
You drag it back, and you point in the... And this points in the direction you wanna... You'll travel. And then they move. And you take damage from when they hit you.
Okay. Are we destroying them?
You have to defeat
is that
all
what's going on
enemies to end the level. And this is the level end.
Okay.
Voila.
Oh, okay, yeah, you gotta destroy the enemy. Gotcha.
Jokes are right here.
Easy peasy.
I didn't see this until like a later video, but it's right there showing
What
you
was that?
5.
I didn't see how many strokes we got. Okay, knockback. Increased knockback.
Well, I guess I noticed it there, but then I
That
forgot
sounds
about
like
it,
fun.
and then have to re-notice it.
Projectiles
in later
in random
video. That's
directions when
what
you take
happened.
damage.
Okay, here's the items. You can select 3. When you select one, it gets replaced by another one, so you can still select a different thing after you've chosen one of these. So,
Also sounds. Enemies explode when they die. Oh, these are all so fun. Select 3 items. Oh. Okay, I want the increased knockback. Gain friend. And
I say now, but these are actually very helpful. Very helpful.
could be fun, but
They're great for being
explode when they
wonderful
die.
meat shields.
why would you get 2 bombs? Shoot projectiles in random directions when you take damage. Okay. We're gonna
And
go
yes,
at
things can stack. I think you can check that here in the little circle. But yes, items can stack, so you get extra bonuses. Companions, when they stack, you get, say, companions stack 3, right? You got 3 companions. You have 1, 2, 3 companions out there helping you, and when you shoot, they all shoot the same. So you're getting, they're all moving, so you're getting extra bonuses. And I think they copy your abilities or something like that. So you're getting tons of power-ups, so you can move further and further, and you can get high levels of you get to the highest level possible. I don't know what the highest level is, but it's ridiculous. So yeah, it can get pretty ridiculous. Let's jump into the middle, so we can see some crazy.
Let's get the laser, torment, and yeah, let's take the more damage because these
This
big
is not
guys
one of those big levels, but still.
take a lot.
See, look at that.
My God, 1 shot.
1 shot is all it took to kill all of them with the abilities I've had. I forget exactly what I had there, but see what I'm talking about?
Okay.
That's
Well then, kill enemy shoots missiles at blocks, more damage. Yeah. And
there are builds you can do.
1c6. Okay.
but enemies can get pretty damaging later on as well.
Sorry, you hit the bomb. Oh, you got blasted. So this guy over here.
Laser is a wonderful thing. It will shoot a laser off.
Gotta remember that.
After you,
oh, I'm right there. I was looking at the green
you've
one.
done your move. It will fire at the closest enemy that is visible.
Wow, that literally. Oh my God, they're dead.
Yep.
What the hell?
And I think companions
I that big guy would
are able to copy your laser as well. Anywho, that is a fun game. Check it on out. Moving on to Red Archer. This is not from. Well, it's from Bad Piggy. I played one of their other games. I forget exactly what it's called, but you kick in a door. An archery game with some cool moves. Fight dudes in the arena with style.
Alright, hello, and welcome to a game called Red Archer.
Alright.
Okay, I'm not sure what you mean by that.
So, first person, obviously. You, when you shoot at an enemy, you can dash, basically dash, bounce off of them, and you can shoot your projectile, and it's really, really cool.
WSD from...
Come on, let's stop reading and get into it.
Wait, no, hang on. Slow-mo. Sweet. Okay, that was pretty sick. And if you go into slow-mo and then you shoot an arrow to dash,
it pulls you out of slow-mo.
Okay. Then we go back to slow.
I don't think I ever finished mentioning that, but yeah, it pulls you back out of slow-mo.
Oh my God. I'm gonna have to use slow-mo because I am so bad at this already.
Not really.
But like, there's no way. Yeah, there's no way.
I didn't try hard enough there.
Whoop! I so missed. Got you.
Yeah, when they're red, that means you can dash at them and take them out, and then bounce.
Stop moving so much.
And then get a little flow going.
Okay, that's pretty. This is actually pretty damn sick.
Yes, but unfortunately, this is a short game.
I was gonna say, you know what? Let's stop using slow-mo for a moment, but I guess not. There's
Okay,
too many enemies
but
for that shit.
Why not do a whole run without slow-mo? I tried that. It's a little
so many
tricky.
of you. Shit! I got hit in the side. That's 3 times. This is actually harder without slow-mo.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, twice? Come on, that's rude.
But it's actually pretty fun. It's a lot more chaotic as well. And I have a horrible, horrible shot. God, the bad shooting, man.
Not shoot. And I got hit there. What? You please. Okay.
You kind of want to time your dashes. As you can see, I've not been doing that really well. But
Son of a
yeah,
bitch.
because you're gonna dash right into the bullet.
Oh boy, this is actually challenging. Take a moment.
Yeah, I used a slow-mo right there to take a moment to relax.
All right.
And then
No,
prepare.
we're not
But
gonna
anywho,
shoot
yeah,
while-
check it on out. I'd recommend doing a slow-mo less run and see how well you fare. It's pretty fun once you get the hang of it. But try slow-mo first so you'll get the feel of the game. Anywho, let's move on to Mindustry Classic. You may have heard of Mindustry, but this is the original, I think the more pixelated version than Mindustry. Alright, hello. So let's just jump right in because you may already know what this is. If not, I'll explain it. Trying to get to a point where it's actual gameplay.
It looks like grass, and then we got iron here. More coal.
I'm just looking around. I
Okay.
think the video is a little. I think because my internet's terrible right now. But that's beside the point. Let me get to explaining. So, what you do is you've got conveyors, you've got walls, and other machinery that you place down, like an iron mine, for example. You place an iron mine on one of these iron nodes, little squares here, and then you put conveyors off of the output, and then shoot conveyors all the way down to back to the.
I guess that's the only materials, huh?
Here we go.
Titanium,
If I could get
uranium,
over here a little more.
Omni, drill, pump, and a plug.
I'm in the sandbox, so there's no enemies, so just saying. So throwing down some conveyors will do. You push out like it's right here. So we're going coal. It goes all the way down, and into the I guess central node, I would call it. The same thing with iron. You're pushing your iron, but you can get pretty crazy with your spaghetti weave of conveyors and machinery running all over the place. So yeah, but say if you had an iron mine, you can hook that into and push it to these conveyors instead of having to worry about. Or you could just shoot it straight in there, but you can push it in there. But you got to remember something. There is the ability to clog up the conveyors, so you don't want to do that. Anywho, so yeah.
Alright, let's build.
Ah, there we go.
Some iron and coal drills here.
I build them around the edges because I don't know if they're. You can build in the center, and they'll just. But they won't be okay because you gotta have an output, right? And you can't shoot stuff through each other. And I definitely recommend playing the sandbox. It's just fun. It's okay to delete because remember these are endless, so don't worry about deleting stuff like that. Not sure if this was the best idea to shoot this into this side, but I think it's also a pretty good idea as well because you're going to want to maybe save this for another input from stuff coming up this way.
Just work. More drills. And then we can do an iron drill there. Cool.
Right, yeah, you gotta have resources to build those things. The same goes for the conveyors and all that. And you can fly over these, I believe, but you can't fly over these.
Voila. Cool deal.
And you can't put things to the wall, so that's why I didn't go this way.
Shipping back. All right.
So yeah, that's Mindustry Classic. In sandbox mode, just have fun, build your stuff, do whatever you want. There is the wave defense where you can defend your stuff. Enemies can break your buildings and things and all that, but that I didn't feel like I wanted to do that at the time. So you never know. I could always go back to this and play some more, maybe do some wave defense. But anywho, that's Mindustry Classic. Let's move on to Makin Biscuits. So this game, you make biscuits, cakes, and more for the customers because they come in, they request, they're like, I'm not sure what I want, but you'll give them a little push into the right direction.
Hello, and welcome to Makin Biscuits by. Oh,
This is
Business Cat was
jump in.
good morning.
This is you.
Good morning. Good morning. Can I help you? Do you need some help deciding? Okay. I don't know what the hell that is, but whatever.
The notification came up there.
Oh, yes, I think I do. What are you in the mood for? It's morning, but I don't want something with a lot of sugar. What do you have that's not sweet? I think what you like is...
And then you have to guess what they like based off of these items, of what they... So he said he doesn't want anything sweet, so you'll figure out what he wants by selecting. If you select the wrong thing, there's not really anything that it's not going to be against you to to make you lose or anything. It's just they'll give you have to try again and figure out the thing. So it's not really about losing, just about figuring out what they want and having a relaxing and a little enjoyable game. And yes, all the
layer
customers are
cake made
cats.
of almond sponge cake and cream with.
It is a pretty
fingers
short
around
game, by the way.
Okay. Biscuit, savory buttery biscuit. Oh, there's actual biscuits. Okay. Perfect for any time of the day. No, square deep fried pastry topped with powdered. That's sugar. A long style pastry filled with sweet cream.
A few of these I've never heard of.
Ganache.
Like this.
Chocolate
Opera cake.
Eclair. I almost
Or
called
this.
it Eclair, but it's Eclair.
Or this.
Melon cheesecake.
Everything else I've heard of.
That's that. Sweet clear gelatin. Opera cake.
These seem kind of pretty
layered
interesting, though.
Cake with almond sponge cake soaked in.
This is me
coffee,
just reading
syrup,
everything, trying to figure
That
out what's
does
what.
not sound good to me. I barely like coffee, but oh boy, coffee syrup and coffee flavored. No, thank you. I'm good.
Yes,
Cookies
I'm not a
with
fan
almond
of
flour
coffee.
and a sweet cream or jam filling comes in
Crazy,
tea,
right?
Strawberry, Earl Grey, and blackberry. You know what? Biscuit it is.
I was, but like I've got over it.
A nice
like,
savor
yeah,
biscuit
whatever.
is what you need. Yes, that sounds perfect. See, because he didn't want no sugar. He just wanted something, for his morning breakfast.
Oh, he want no sugar. That's
This is
just
coming up.
And then you have to get the
Alright.
right ingredients,
This
mix them into a
recipe,
bowl
Butter, salt,
or a
flour,
mixture.
milk.
I mean, and then
Okay, butter,
you know.
salt, flour, milk.
it
Gotcha.
says
How do I
shape
get
the
out
dough on a cutting board. It's not really much to do. It's very simplistic.
Exit book. Exit the book.
You grab your ingredients, they'll go down
Okay.
here,
Serve
and then you
straight.
add them to the mixing bowl. Easy peasy.
We got issues.
But yeah, so that's Makin Biscuits. I'd recommend checking that one as well. I've probably said that 100 times already, but who cares? Just do it. Oh, right. There is one note. The coffee and espresso powder are used interchangeably. So if whatever you see, coffee or espresso powder, just use, I think it's up there on the shelf, espresso powder. So just use, when it says coffee, use espresso powder. And I think there's another note like that somewhere. Tips like about this right here, where things aren't labeled. These, I believe, these are right. What you talking about? You definitely want to check this out. Right, just saying. Anyway, field rations. This game is definitely not for everybody,
Oh,
but
right.
it's definitely for me.
Excuse me. Transmissions.
So let's get into it and let me explain. First of all, you have a tractor. You move with some serious, strange controls. At first, I disliked this game completely, but then as you start playing it, as you upgrade, it becomes pretty fun. So what you do is you turn and move. You move your tank and turn via these buttons. You can also move the turret. It's actually a tank / tractor, because the story explains that the war's over. They repurpose tanks into tractors. So you can shoot crops out onto these little crop fields, and you can make more crops by just driving around and crushing these things. And you can buy seed ammo, which will shoot out. You can buy antenna module, which I think is how fast you can start and stop, because there is a delay. In the forward, backward, and the rotation modules and the cannon modules of all the movements and things of the vehicle.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So, are we fighting things? Because this is gonna get tricky.
We're not.
F.
See how long that takes?
Oh, it's just gonna go forward.
Look at that. Look how long that took to stop. Good lord.
Well, this is gonna get tricky.
It will.
I don't know. Okay. L. And stop. So you'll basically left will turn them to keep going all the way
I never
around.
used the tank turret turns. I just felt that was just too much. So might as well just move and rotate the tank itself. You could sit there and rotate the turret, but like, no thank you.
Oh boy. So I guess we need to go back to L again. Stop, 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 stop. Ah, too freaking much. Okay. How do we have any seeds? How do we? Okay, I need to go right and then stop. Okay, there's a little too right and stop. Okay. See. That is
What a waste.
horrible. Okay, right. Stop.
I think that's better.
There we go. We planted something. Oh my god.
After all that,
You know what we could do? We could just rotate the turret. Okay, we want to turn left. And stop. Stop, stop, stop. Oh, it's gonna be too much.
these will grow. I think all I gotta do is roll over them.
Oh
get 'em.
my goodness.
It's a tricky game, but I found it fun after a while. But anywho, I'll let you check it out for yourself and go play it. Yes, do it. This oh yeah. Oh, this one. This was really fun. You can play with your friends or AI, but I played with the AI.
Hello and welcome to Fatebreak by Cosmic Crystal Games.
Yeah, that's nice. Let's just jump
Let's go
in.
with the duel. HP 3 computer. Okay, 1 computer. Let's rock and roll, computer. Summon.
So, okay, how do I explain this? First of all, alright, we've got numbers 1 through 5. So, each number you put down your 3 cards. You select 3 cards, and the chains are versus their card. So, if a number's higher, they'll be able to defeat you. But then there's the Then there's like the rock paper scissors of the sword shield magic. I forget exactly which beats which, but like I said, rock paper scissors of I think sword beats shield, magic beats shield beats sword, sword beats magic, magic beats shield, something like that. To where if you have the upper hand of the item, then and you have lower number, it'll be fine. You won't worry. But if you have a sword, they have a sword 1, you have a sword 5, you win that round. But there is a little phase to where you swap out a single card of your choosing. You can reposition or you can swap out. And then there's also a holy card, which is a 5. It's holy, which trumps all 3. So, just something to note.
A 2. Probably not.
And to do damage, you do the damage on the card. So they got 1, you got a 5, you'll be doing 4 damage. And so you only have a number of health.
Not a smart move, but we'll go with 2, 3, and 5. Switch.
There's your chance to switch out 1 card. As you can see up here, that was doing nothing. This will be -1 if they were to hit me here, and this will be I think magic beats shield. No, -3.
Well, I would like to switch your... Oh, you can swap them out. If you have something better, which... Actually, you did really good here. That's... 5. I'm looking to this. I'm leaning my head to the side to see this. That's a 5, 4, and 4. I got 5, 3, and 2. Oh boy. Well, pass it. Bottom. I've taken damage. And I've died. And I'm dead. Oh, they do the little sweet,
The Microsoft card.
the solitaire.
Yeah.
Microsoft Solitaire. Okay, duel was a little challenge. Let's go with custom computers. Whoa. Yeah, let's just watch the computers play.
Yeah,
3
that's not.
HP 5 deck size standard. Yeah, let's rock with that. Okay, full game here. Lord of Loot. There's Blocko, who just kicked my
Yeah,
ass
I
last
could not
time.
fit the whole
I'm
name.
gonna have to
Lord of Loot.
come back out, and I have to go right there. We got Hermes and Terrace. All right, let's rock. I want to go 5. So I'm beating your. Okay, I don't. So whoever puts their cards down first gets the. Oh, you should not be able to see his cards first. I think everybody's cards put down, then they flip.
Yeah, I would like that.
Just my 2 cents.
Because last person to put down gets an advantage, which because you can see what's already down. So I just think everybody should flip over at the end. So everybody has to put their cards down. They wouldn't know what's what, because that way no one gets the advantage. But anywho, there's the holy card right there. It's always a 5, and it trumps all the things. So
Well, you beat this. You beat this.
and if you need to know, yeah, like I said, hover over your card to see what's going to happen.
That's 3 HP. Not sure what the difference. Would that be 3 HP? Probably still. Does colors matter?
I don't think colors matter. Colors are just representing the each. Green for the
I
shield,
took no damage.
blue for the magic,
I am
brown for the sword,
unsure
and white for
of
the
things.
holy.
I got
Or
4.
pale.
No.
yellow.
Oh, I'll switch that out. 5 and 5. Well, defeated. Nothing good. That's it.
Not sure what the hell I was going on about. Defeated. Anywho,
Wait, card color matters? Hang on.
I don't think so. Yeah, there's definitely nothing about card color matter. I think it's just the color is to represent each card, each type, so you get a visual representation of it. Anywho, that's that. That's Fatebreak. If you want to check that out, you know, all these links for each of these games will be down in the description. You can check them on out, play them to your heart's content, and enjoy. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to see me, drop a like, subscribe. I'd appreciate that. It always helps out. And you can something. I'll see you next time. I forgot what I was talking about. Anywho, peace out, peeps.